What is going on, everyone? My name is Nick. This is Comic Culture. This is another new comic book day, April 28th. I've been telling y'all it's going to be a big week this whole month, and we got a stack of stuff, including a preview. So let's get into what I got today. All right, guys, welcome back. So as always, whenever there is a new previews book, please just pick it up. I know that it's a few bucks. It's the cost of a comic book at least. But you get to know everything that's coming out. And I think this goes all the way through June or July. So if you're missing out on books, you don't quite know what things are coming out or when things are coming out, when they do, pick up a previews book, because that's how a lot of us are getting their information, along with, websites and things like that, League of Comic Geeks, and there's a bunch of different websites. But I always pick up the previews book and talk to your shop about a order form. That's what I do. So anyway, let's get that out of the way. Nobody cares about previews books. And they got this Hellfire Gala Marvel thing where it kind of goes over the official guide. So here's Mystique in her outfit, in case you care about that stuff. That's out today too. Don't care, didn't know it was coming out. Anyway, we'll start with DC. So we got Robin #1, Infinite Frontier, Damian Wayans. I've never really been into the character. I wasn't a big Teen Titan fan. I picked this up because the storyline was interesting. It had a couple short stories at the back of some books we've seen lately from DC, specifically around a tournament that's coming up, and Damian is going to be invited, or he has to think about if he's going to be included in this. So he doesn't want to follow in his dad's footprints. He doesn't quite want to follow in mom's footprints, but he's on his own right now, and he's probably heading towards this once-in-a-century tournament. So we'll see. There's a lot of DC fighters out there. There's a lot of really, really good fighters. I'm wondering who else is going to be in this tournament. So we'll see. In Robin #1. That was the only DC book. I know there's a couple other DC books that came out today, but I'm not really that interested in them. I don't know if I care about who Red X is. I don't know, man. Going over to Marvel, again, only one Marvel book, and the rest is all independents. We have Beta Ray Bill #2, Daniel Warren Johnson. The first issue was great. I loved it. It's basically this, redemption arc. He's trying to find himself. Stormbreaker's broken. He's without his weapon. He was humiliated by Fing Fang Foom in the last issue. Glory was stolen from him. So now he's out on his own, trying to redeem himself, bring, some kind of good vibes back to his name. So Beta Ray Bill's been great. I wasn't too keen on his artwork, but I was quickly corrected and referenced another piece of artwork, or another series that Daniel Warren Johnson did, which was Murder Falcon. Absolutely loved it. Now I am a diehard, lifelong Daniel Warren Johnson fan. So if you have any other suggestions for Daniel Warren Johnson art or stories, let me know in the comments. Okay, we have another one. This is from Valiant. This is Shadow Man #1, Colin Bunn. I don't remember the solicitation for this. I don't remember the synopsis or anything like that. Whenever I see a good creative team on a new #1, I pick it up because, as you just saw, the big two, I only picked up 2 books. The rest of this is all independents, if I remember correctly. So I'm really big into independent books, and there's a lot of good stories out there. So Shadow Man #1. We'll see what it's about. Okay. I don't remember this one coming out this week. This is Locust #1. This is a Scout comic. It looks somewhat post-apocalyptic. We have this soldier walking through what seems to be New York, covered in snow, as you would imagine, and he is armed. So not quite sure what the actual story for this is. Has anyone read this? I thought this came out a week ago. I don't remember it being in the release for this week, but maybe my shop was just... I know my shop ordered it, but I didn't see it yet. So perhaps this is a week late. But let me know if you read this. I don't think I've heard anybody talk about this book yet. So yeah, Locust #1. Okay, so my shop hooked me up. So I've been dealing with the shop for over 5 years now. We have a good relationship. And he really hooked me up on this one. So this is Stray Dogs issue 3, the variant cover. I already have the cover A. I wanted to switch my pull to the variant covers or B covers. So he did that. This one came in a week late. And so I'm hopefully going to get the B covers from now on. But he remembered me, threw it in my poll, really appreciated it. Stray Dogs 3 was an amazing read. Really recommend it. Another kind of hookup was this variant for Spawn 317, Todd McFarlane. We have Omega Spawn. We have some other spawns down below all attacking him. We had the introduction to Plague Spawn in the last issue. And so I think the three of the littler spawns are going to be attacking Omega Spawn here soon. We'll see what that ends up being. But really, really cool black and white cover. Just got in the Spawn probably 3 issues ago. So I'm still trying to get caught up. But we have our main Spawn, our medieval Spawn, our Plague Spawn, and our Omega Spawn, right? I think that's right. It's too many spawns, man. I can't keep up. Okay, we have Outcast, number 48. Another book that I don't hear anybody reading, or I don't hear anybody reviewing or polling. Has anybody else gotten Outcast and has read it week to week or month to month or whatever it is? It's just a really, really cool book. I do have a 9/8 dual signed on my wall behind me. I read it for the first 25 issues, I think. And then I kind of fell off a little bit, but I'd still been collecting it. So one day I'll probably just sit down and read this whole thing. It's probably the same day that I have to read Immortal Hulk because I'm way behind on Immortal Hulk too. But I love the covers too. They're all kind of like that. So they're all really, really colorful. A lot going on. Yeah, I like that one. Okay, we have Crossover, number 6, Donny Cates. Really good issue, as the title would imply. It's a lot of crossovers between other Image books, Donny Cates books. And so we had a really nice cliffhanger in the last issue. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen in here. I think it's either the end of this arc or an issue away from that. It sounds like this arc should be wrapping up fairly soon. So I can't wait to see what's going on in Crossover number 6. Another hookup from my LCS was Department of Truth number 8, the variant cover. I love that cover. I was actually proud of my shop. They actually had 3 or 4 cover A's and they had 2 cover B's. And this is kind of one of those books that is typically not on the shelf unless somebody pulls it. So I was proud of them for having it. And so, yeah, I like this cover. I like Martin Simmons, crazy, just chaos all over the place on the front covers. But every once in a while, it's nice to get a high contrast cover like this. And it's just highlighting the woman in red. We don't even know who she is yet. She's been teased in many, many issues. So yeah, really looking forward to this. This is an absolute must read for me if you're into, into Boom. Or I'm sorry, into Image books, but into, it's kind of like a secret governmental agency that's trying to prevent the world from manifesting these false realities. And so if you're into that kind of thing, our main character is a really interesting person. I won't give away the spoiler. And the last several issues have kind of been all over the place, a little bit of time jump. Now we're kind of closer to current time. So I had expected them to be compiling all these different stories that they've been giving us in the past few issues. I'm hoping that they kind of speed it all back up and provide enough context for why that was relevant and, get us back to the present day and go from there. Okay. So we have a few more books. So I picked up 2 copies of Berserker number 2. This is A and B. So we have our A white cover, and then we have our B, our black cover. I actually suckered one of my friends who never reads comic books into reading comic books. I got him to read Stray Dogs, issue 1 and 2. He picked up Berserker the other day. He wanted a copy of this as well, so I'll let him pick whatever cover he wants. Great book. Keanu Reeves. If has anybody ever heard of Berserker? I don't know. It sold like 1 billion copies. And so, yeah, Berserker number 2 is out. Long anticipated. All right, so I'm going to need some help with this one because I don't remember everything about this. But this is a really big hookup from my LCS. This is Something is Killing the Children, number 1. This is that re-release. I remember there was a lot of deals that could be made about how do you get this particular issue. I can't remember if this is that or not, or if this is just something completely different. But LCS really hooked me up on this one. As you know, if you watch my videos, I'm a big Something is Killing the Children fan. I wasn't even trying to get this one. He hooked me up big time, so I really appreciate it. Hey, cat. So, Something is Killing the Children, number 1. Amazing story. The next arc is going to be starting soon, so look forward to that, right? Yeah, look forward to that. All right. And then for all you Magic guys out there, I got a couple packs of the Strixhaven. So I'll be opening these. Does anybody care about Magic the Gathering besides me on the channel? If you're in the comments and you do, let me know. I don't think anyone's ever expressed their interest in Magic. But if you do, maybe I'll open some of these on a side video or something. But that is what I got. Again, another big week. I plan on going to another shop in a few days and picking up maybe some variant covers or whatnot, but we'll see. It's going to take me a while to kind of get through these, obviously. And this might just be enough. I'll have to see what else came out and what I am missing. So thanks again for watching the video. Go in the comments. Let me know what you picked up, what you thought about what I got. And then hit that like button, the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I'm going for Wednesday poll videos, Friday review videos, and then Sunday I'm going to put out different videos related to getting into comic book collecting, tools I use, collection tours, unboxings, things like that. So Sunday is a grab bag, but look for poll videos on Wednesdays, reviews on Fridays, grab bag on Sunday. So thanks for checking out the video. Thanks again.